that ball away, lowered his head, and boom, end zone.
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports, and we've got the Giants leader at quarterback. Your top dog in the league this season.
So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And a look here at the veteran under center, their seventh-year quarterback.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year, and with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. He's at the 30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. O.J. Howard, 75 yards. And the Giants get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He connected on his first pass of the game for a long touchdown, so we'll see what else he's got up his sleeve as they start 1st and 10 again. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That'll be caught. It's the tight end, Howard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence. Touchdown! O.J. Howard with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Giants have taken the lead. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's throwing. They're going to look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. Past the 20. Touchdown, Giants. O.J. Howard. That's career touchdown number 131, and it ties him with Chris Carter for number 8 on the all-time list. And the Giants are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Week after week, Charles, when we see this. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass. Ready. They'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll set up a throw. He's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Back to throw. And yet again, it's Howard with a catch. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown! O.J. Howard. What is going on here? 4 first-quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable. And the Giants have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's been unstoppable in this first half. 4 touchdown passes on the ledger already. Closing in on the all-time record in the first half, by the way, which is 6 touchdown passes as this drive starts 1st and 10. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Back to throw here. Here's Tony on the quick slant. And the Giants are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running up.
Open man, he's got him. It's Tony for a Giant touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Giants take a 3-touchdown lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's been utterly...
Okay, ready?
They'll look to throw here. That one caught downfield by Howard. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Giants. O.J. Howard, 75 yards. And the Giants continue to pull away here in this first half. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the...
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that'll be caught by Tony. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Out from the shadows of their goal line. Here's 1st and 10 from the 11. He'll drop to throw. Right back to Tony. He's got another one. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. They'll look to throw again. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The partner, this offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they too were 12-0 at this juncture of the season before losing on a Monday night 38-24 to the Dolphins at the Orange Bowl way back on December 2nd of '85. But then they never lose again en route to winning Super Bowl 20.
And when you look back on it, partner, didn't it almost feel like a setup game? Because they were playing the Dolphins, and the Dolphins were protecting their franchise's undefeated season of 1972, that team. And you know what that team does. They love to celebrate the fact that they still are the only one to get through an entire NFL season that way. That was Dan Marino's 3rd year, playing under the great Don Shula, and they were motivated to keep that franchise's record intact.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Here we go.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Toney. Touchdown, Giants! Kadarius Toney with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another. Looking to throw. He finds his tight end Howard. That's complete. On the move past the 40. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. O.J. Howard, 71 yards. And the Giants are able to strike. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
That'll be caught. It's Toney. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. He'll look to throw. That's complete to Toney. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That's good for 28 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll set up to throw. Open man, he's got him. It's Toney for a Giant touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Giants just continue to roll. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent, and they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And nobody in the stadium feels better than he does right now. Just a slew of touchdown passes. Go! They'll try and start this drive in the air. That'll be caught. It's the tight end Howard. 20, 10, touchdown. O.J. Howard, 71 yards. And the Giants are pouring it on. I don't even know what to say anymore. I mean, I've lost track of how many times he's been in the end zone. This is just flat unbelievable.
Doesn't matter whether you have an abacus, a calculator, just old-fashioned pencil and paper trying to total it up. The
possession switching back to the New York Giants. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Another first down there as this one goes for 25. They'll drop to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. These two teams met at MetLife Stadium earlier this year with the Giants winning that one. So they're looking for another win here in Washington to take the season sweep. That's caught by Howard. Touchdown, Giants. O.J. Howard, career touchdown number 136, tying him with Marshall Faulk for 7th on the all-time list. And the Giants add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the fourth.
They certainly are, and let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Only needing 2 yards on second down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Open man is Howard, the tight end. Touchdown! O.J. Howard, 27 yards. And a decisive advantage became even more decisive. They already had the win in hand, but they keep pressing the tempo, and they pile on with another touchdown reception.
Would you consider that touchdown a reward to all the tight ends on their roster for their effort today?
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle, complete. It's Howard. The 20, 10. Touchdown, Giants. O.J. Howard, 75 yards. And the Giants are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles's defense.
It's Madden NFL 23, and we've got the Giants' creative quarterback. He's been sensational as he leads the league.
So now here are the Giants as they'll get their first opportunity here. And trotting out there, no introduction needed for this guy around the league. Now in his 7th season as a QB.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got his sights set on another big game right here.
Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. Past the 20. Touchdown, Giants. O.J. Howard, 75 yards. And the Giants are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's off to a hot start, completing his lone throw for the long touchdown pass on that last drive. And they'll try again here with a first down. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold or did they rough the quarterback? So a roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around, and we know they'll be...
Touchdown! Kadarius Toney, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. Back to throw here. Throw left side, complete to Toney. The 30. 10. Touchdown Giants. Kadarius Toney with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants go up by 2 touchdowns. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He threw a touchdown. He'll drop to throw. And he finds Howard complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there at 22. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And that'll be caught by Toney. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. He catches so many balls, sometimes we may take him for granted. We're not taking that last one for granted. He's now at 1,400 career receptions.
I'm trying to break this down to something I can...
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. O.J. Howard with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants are able to... Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's been sensational so far. Back to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Howard. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll look to throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. They're going to look to throw. Right back to Tony. He's got another one. Touchdown! Kadarius Toney on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. The football has not touched the ground yet. He's 10 of 10. They'll set up a throw. Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown Giants. O.J. Howard on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Giants have taken a 5-touchdown lead. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain him.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task at hand and not just immediately assume that last week.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Howard. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So we've reached halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the Giants out in front. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish, as it's time to get you caught up with what's happening around the NFL here in a pivotal Week 15. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in...
Well, we're in the latter stage. The Giants about set to go to begin this third quarter. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. That one caught downfield by Howard. 20, 10, touchdown, Giants. O.J. Howard, 75 yards. And the Giants come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance.
And New York set to take the field. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. Back to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. It's Howard. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. He'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Here's Tony on the quick slant. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
They'll look to throw again. And a quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Open man, he's got him. It's Tony for a Giant touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Giants have now opened up a 7-touchdown lead. Unbelievable. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the 1st quarter. Good 2nd quarter. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Well, this offense, Charles, well, we've talked about how well they played all season, sitting now at 13-0 with a finish line for a perfect regular season. That's in sight. Some in the media this week were pointing back to the 07 Patriots. Of course, remember, they finished the regular season unbeaten, but they were tested multiple times in that final month plus.
Yeah, but something like 4 of the last 6 wins were one-possession games, and they played like a team that was trying to protect something instead of chasing something. And that's what happens when you have an undefeated record. So it behooves you as a team, get a couple blowouts in there so you get a chance to relax and breathe. But that's much easier said than done.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That'll be caught. It's the tight end, Howard. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Back to throw again. And yet again, it's Howard with a catch. Touchdown! O.J. Howard, 26 yards. And the Giants get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right?
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this one is incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Third quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. It's been an easy day for them.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll drop to throw. That's complete to Tony. Down right at the 20-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Tony. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holiday. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, New York ready to go again offensively. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I enjoy.
We share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it #1 for what we've seen this season. I'll tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll look to throw. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game.
Touchdown, Giants! Kadarius Toney, 62 yards. And the Giants are closing in on a 14-0 record as they extend their lead. They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
And I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win, but one team...
The New York set to take the field. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That's caught by Howard. Finding room at midfield. There he goes again. Touchdown! O.J. Howard, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Giants extend their 4th quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign. Well, Charles, just impressive in all 3 phases. Offense, defense, special teams have really done their job. And here the offense doing its part yet again with another score in the 4th quarter.
I know it seems like something we shouldn't do because the scoreboard does tell it all. But let's set it aside for a moment. This game was absolutely memorable with how they played it. Really terrific effort, really well executed. Congratulations to them.
Back on offense, New York gets set to take over.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. 30, 10, 5, touchdown Giants. O.J. Howard with career touchdown number 145, tying it with Marcus Allen for 6th on the all-time list. And the Giants can... The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Right back to Tony. He's got another one. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, business as usual for them, well on their way to another victory, riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Charles, you think about this victory, pretty impressive. They came in facing one of the top defenses in the National Football League. Not only did they get the win,